Good morning, everybody. I'm Jenny from Jen's Emporium. This reading is going to be how the Mercury going into retrograde is going to affect each element of the zodiac. So this reading is for the water element, which is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So the first card I'm going to pull is the energy card. So Mercury goes into retrograde today until the 20th of February. When Mercury goes into retrograde, it tends to bring back things from our past, things that still need to be healed or looked at. It could also bring back a reconnection with people. But I'm just going to do a general. What is the energies that are potentially coming back with this retrograde that is happening today until the 20th of February? So we're going to pull one for the So the potential energy that is coming back is the garden in the gate and financial constraints. How the full moon energy is affecting this retrograde energy. This is about feeling restricted, about realizing there's more to life than what there is possibly at the moment, that there's other options, that you need to get out of your comfort zone to look for these other options, to go further afield. Financial constraint is a third, which is 4. Financial constraint is also a state of mind. It is the lack mentality. So get out of your comfort zone, look further afield, change your perception. Outdated modes of thinking. And you've created something quite lovely here, quite safe and secure. But there's more potential for growth. There's more potential to discover new things about yourself, new talents. Oh no, this is interesting. The effect that the moon is having on this retrograde energy at this time and point is nothing will come of this void of course moon. So the void of course moon is when the moon travels between the planets, moves out of Mercury and into, now I'm not good with my solar systems, but as the moon moves from the energy of one planet and just before it connects with the next planet, there's, for a very short time, there is a void, of course, where the moon sits solely in its own energy. This is what the retrograde is asking you to do, to sit solely in your own energy, to look at, to understand the potential and the opportunities that you can create for yourself. So I'm just going to do an Earth Magic card as well, just to see how to ground these energies, or to ground yourself. What do the water signs need to do to ground this energy, to ground themselves? So possibly with this void of course moon, this could be a time where you need to just go into the hermit mode, where you need to sit in silence, sit still your mind, and look deeper below the surface. Look beyond what's just in front of you or what's around you. And what we need to do to stay grounded is release and focus. Release and focus. Release this poverty thinking, release this lack. Focus on what you have, focus on what you can do, focus on your potential. So this card is quite as amethyst, beautiful energy of the amethyst, which is quite spiritual. And all these light beings, once again, that's quite spiritual. Follow where you're being guided. Understand that there is more to us than just this existence on Earth in this 3D. There is so much potential for us to create and manifest what we want, and as long as it's for your highest good and for others around you, not if it's all selfish and I based. It needs to be what you want to manifest. It needs to be for your highest good, which will in course affect others around you in a positive way. Nothing will come of this situation. Just sit. Just sit quietly and unlock your potential. Because nothing will change. Nothing will come from the retrograde. No learning, no understanding if you're not open to something new, if you're not open to moving forward, possibly in a different direction. Release your fears, release your doubts, release the critical self-thinking and talking. Be open to new possibilities. So I'm just going to pull a couple of tarot on this as well. And I'm going to be working with my Shadowscape cards. What additional messages do we need to have, please? So we've got the 10 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is about communication, action, movement, and the 10 of Cups is about contentment. It's about dreams coming true. It's abundance in whatever form that abundance, whatever abundance means to you. Self-love, self-growth. Self-love and self-growth, which comes from the understanding. And the 8 of Wands is communication. But it is communication with your higher self. It is communication about what is with yourself, about what potentials and things are in you, what strengths and weaknesses, and we all have them, and we all need to accept them as well. To understand your wishes and your desires. To speak it out loud to the universe. To ask for assistance. And to understand that things come to us in time, in divine timing. And to also understand and see and appreciate all the little steps, every little step of movement forward is a step of movement forward, and you should celebrate all your accomplishments, regardless of how small you think they are. It is an accomplishment. And every time you celebrate and appreciate the step that you've made, the accomplishment that you've made, it empowers that action as well. And it takes away from this. It leads you away. Lead away from this lack, this feeling and thinking and attitude of lack, and replace it. Focus your thoughts and ideas onto the potential that you have, on what you can do, and use those abilities for the greater good of yourself and for the collective. Because this lack, this mentality of lack, I don't have enough, I can't do it, that will take you nowhere. You will forever be, well, no, I'm sorry, that sounds a little bit aggressive, but you will remain in this void of course, where there's nothing happens, where you're just, it is important to be on your own and to have the quiet time to assess and understand and to connect with your higher self. But you can't stay in this void of course energy, because we all change. Everything changes all the time. And we need to keep changing. We need to keep growing. It's part of our evolution. It's part of our spiritual journey. So release. So to ground yourself in this energy of the retrograde is to release old thoughts, old ways of thinking, to get out of your comfort zone, to focus on your strengths, your weaknesses, your qualities, everything that you have going for you, everything that you desire, everything that you want. Have a go at it. It doesn't matter if it doesn't work, because you tried. And then try the next thing. Is there any more messages, please? And the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands represents partnership, working together. Have appreciation for all the things, regardless of how small. And I was just saying that before about appreciating and celebrating your accomplishments regardless of how small they are, because all of those small acts build up, amount up to a big change, big improvement. A partnership with yourself and your higher self, with your consciousness. Be more conscious. Be more conscious of the way you talk to yourself. Build a relationship with yourself. Build a relationship with yourself and encourage yourself, support yourself, surround yourself with people that do the same. Work with yourself in spirit. And understand that we are all connected. We are all part of this beautiful planet, of this energy, of the animals, of everything that lives on this earth and what lives outside of this earth. We are all connected. It is a partnership. So let that energy flow through you. Understand you are that energy. If you can dream it, you can create it. Anything else, please? And the Five of Wands. Yes, it's going to be a challenge for some of you. But at the end of the day, fighting for yourself, standing up for yourself, and I don't mean in an aggressive way, I don't mean fight for yourself in an aggressive way, but I just mean put yourself. Oh, that's interesting here. Those two cards just make me feel sorry that those two cards, just the colours, release the things that are holding you back, that are causing you conflict. Because life is full of challenges. It's from the challenges, of course, that we grow. It's from adversity and discomfort that we grow the most. But release the financial, the lack, the thinking of lack. Release the fear of I can't do this, I can't go out there, I don't know, I'm not good enough. Let all of that go, because this creates challenges and conflicts for you as well. So release that. And it is going to be a challenge. It is hard doing this inner work, and it is hard getting out of your comfort zone. But if you do it, the reward is great, regardless of whether it's a small reward or a big giant reward. It is still a reward. It is gratitude, and it is confirmation that you have done something wonderful for yourself. Yes, I like that. All right, water signs. So that's how the retrograde potentially could affect your energy, what it could be bringing in for you. But stay positive, self-love, self-work, and move forward. And always never fear, because the dragons are here. Call upon the dragons. There's fire elemental dragons, there's water, there's air, there's earth. I am going to do a video very shortly about the dragons, which will give you some more idea about what I'm talking about when I say about the dragons. But call upon the spirits, call upon your guides to help you. Okay, everybody, have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.